top of a building in this super awesome room where there's just like windows all over. So I figured I would go ahead and do a tutorial for you guys. It's going to be on this look that you see right here. I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get started. We are gonna start off with this brown script from MAC. This is gonna be going all over your eye, basically. Right here. I bet you guys are wondering, like, I bet you're like, oh my God, does she even know that she has like eyelash glue on her eyelashes? I totally know. It's an accident. It's hard to get that shit off, man. I'm gonna take this little brush. This is a MAC 286 brush. I don't really condone buying MAC brushes. I think they're a total ripoff, unless you're gonna sponsor me. It's a great brush. If you wanna get it there, you can. If not, Crown Brushes is a great place to get it. So we're gonna pack a little bit on there. This is basically the color that's gonna go all the way up there, and we're gonna put a little brown in the crease later, and the brown will fade up to this. So don't be afraid to get it on there. We just have to make sure that it's blended. You can bring it under a little bit here, because we're gonna be adding it there later. Just make it nice and rounded. Next, you're gonna take that same brush that we were just using to put the color on there, and you're going to make sure you get most of it off of your brush. And then we're gonna go in and lightly blend it upwards and outwards. Next, we are going to highlight underneath our brow. I'm using Nylon by MAC. Obviously I like to use this one. It's pretty much almost gone, and it is so messed up on the back you can't even read it. So I'm taking this brush that I got from my Urban Decay Naked palette. Could not find my normal brow highlighting brush, so we're improvising today. So you're gonna pack a little bit on there, dust it off, and just work it right under there. And then I like to just lightly feather it down to blend it in. Next, we are going to take Secret Service by Urban Decay. And we are going to put it in the crease here. I am going to use this brush here. This brush is so old. Like I said in previous tutorials, I'm pretty sure it was like from Target or something. It's very old. I should probably get a new one. Just pack a little bit on and tap excess off. I'm gonna put this right near crease. I'm not gonna go all the way along the eye here. We're gonna stop about halfway. I'm gonna put it on the eyelid on the end here as well. Make sure it's very rounded here. You don't wanna like go off. Or maybe you do. And I'm not worried about blending this right now. I'm just getting the color on there. I freaking love Urban Decay eyeshadows. I love them more than MAC eyeshadows, turns out. So, just saying. They're way more pigmented. They stay on, and like MAC's black carbon is like a total joke. It's like gray once you put it on, and Urban Decay's blackout is like freaking black when you need it to be black. I'm gonna pick up the brush that we were using earlier and lightly blend this out. I'm even gonna take a little bit more of the brown script on here to blend that in there too, because we don't wanna lose that color. Blend on the eyelid, lightly. Remember, the blending is all very, very light. You're not trying to move the color around too much, you're just trying to blend it in there. Next, we are gonna take Freelove by Urban Decay. That's the back, in case you care. And then we're gonna work that in here. It's so quiet in here. So we're gonna take this guy. This was like a holiday brush that I got from MAC. I'm gonna put it on like half your eyelid here, down, here. I like to work a little bit of it up here as well. And bring it down here. Just fill up your whole corner rim area here. What the hell is that called? Tear duct? We are gonna take this little guy, little tiny guy. It is C149 small round contour. This is from Crown Brushes. It was like 50 cents, it's amazing. We're gonna go back to MAC's Crystalline. We're gonna pack a little bit of it on there and we're gonna be putting it right here. Just on the very corner. Then we're gonna work on the bottom lash here, the lash line here. What we're gonna do first is grab Mr. No Name brush here, also from Crown Brushes. It's like a little dome kind of. It's pretty sweet. We're gonna go back to Brown Script by MAC, and we're gonna be putting this on our lower lash line here. I'm gonna do it kind of low here because we wanna still be able to see this with the eyeliner that we're gonna put on in a minute. So you can apply it and then just kind of blend it out a little bit with this little brush. And kind of blend it into the corner colors here. It's so echoey in here. Hello down there. Just blend this out a little bit. We are gonna take Petrol Blue by MAC, looks like that. It has a little bit of glitter in it. It's a pretty sweet one. We are going to put it on our waterline here. You can work a little bit of this into your lash line too. You want to apply more of it out here because we want to make the eye look larger since we're putting color, darker color on the inner waterline here. And you're not going to go all the way in there. Don't get it in your eye. And when I'm doing a dark color on my inner rim there, I like to also line the upper rim just because if you do, then when you blink and stuff, it won't take off the makeup from your bottom waterline. Just don't stab yourself in the eye while you're doing this. That will not be fun. Once you've got that on the inner rim, I'm gonna take that brush, that little domey brush that we were using for the brown script on the lower lash line. We're gonna get a little bit more on there. You're going to blend this out. Next up is going to be adding our liner. And I use this little guy for my liner. I got this from Crown Brushes. It does not have a name on it. So, don't know what to tell you about that. Oh, there's something in my eye. That's good. I like to use Black Track Fluid Line by MAC for lining my eyes. It stays on for a really long time. And pull it outwards. I like to match it on my lower lash line and go out. And then pull it from the outer tip there in. You're gonna take this all the way to the inner rim here. Just thin it out as you get down here. Now that all of that is done, we are gonna go ahead and put on some mascara. I like to use the Colossal Volume by Maybelline. This stuff is awesome. Last time I bought this, I accidentally bought like the waterproof one, I think though, because I cannot get it off my frickin' eyelashes. So there's that, and make sure you don't buy the waterproof one. It is hell on your lashes. I've literally ripped out like, I don't even know how many of them trying to get this shit off my eyelashes. But I mean, what am I gonna do? Throw this entire thing away? We're gonna use it. So I'm just super cheap like that. I have like 2 left, so I'll put mascara on those. Put it on your upper lashes and your lower lashes. I like to put on my lower lashes before I start putting on my fake eyelashes, because once those are on there, it's pretty hard to get to the lower lashes, I find. And I'm gonna do this without a mirror because my mirror's way down here and you gotta look up when you're doing this. I survived. Wait, I'm not done. That's what I get for not using a mirror. This shit does not come off because it's waterproof. Motherfucker. Usually if this happens and you have non-waterproof mascara on, you're gonna wanna just let this shit dry because it'll flake right off. But since this is waterproof, it doesn't like even come off with a makeup wipe. It's kind of ridiculous. So I'm just gonna try and get as much of it off right now as I can. But I'm not done, so let's add more. Gonna let that dry for a minute. While that's drying, we're gonna go ahead and put glue on our lashes. My favorite glue, Duo Adhesive, and I'm gonna throw it at the table. You wanna wait for the lashes to get tacky. It's way easier to put them on that way, so just do it. All right, now you're gonna let that dry, and then I'm gonna go in and contour on this side a little bit. I guess I can do it while it's drying, right? So I like to use this little fan brush right here by Smashbox. It looks like a little fan on the end like that. And I love to use this one for contouring. I go back and forth between this one and then a little dome rounded one. And we're gonna use Mineralize Skin Finish Natural by MAC. This tone is medium dark. I've been tanning a little bit. I think I actually need a darker one now. This like literally looks like I could just wear it on my face like foundation. So we're gonna use it anyway right now and see what happens. You wanna find, okay, I know this isn't a contouring video, but I'll do another one. You wanna find right below your cheekbone there. Just accentuate the shadow. See, it's right there for me. And yeah, I like to do fish face. This totally helps me. Just keep working it in underneath your cheekbone there. I like to do back and forth and sometimes do little circles too. Just make it sure it's back up in your hairline too, because that's where the darkest shadow is gonna, you know, kind of start here and go down. So I like to work in most of the product up here where it should be the darkest, and then what's left over on my brush I like to bring down. And I don't bring it down further than like, see where my nose is there? I kind of stop it right there. Okay, and I also like to add a little bit under here. Define your jawline a little bit. Once that's all contoured, then we're gonna put some blush on, which I guess I did bring it with me. Winning. This is, oh boy. I don't know what color this is. I can't even read it anymore. That's what it looks like though. If you can read that, then you're a genius. This is a MAC 129 brush that I'm using to put on the blush with. I'm just gonna put a little bit in here. I don't like to go crazy with this, just less is more, just build. You don't need to just put it all on there at once. Why do I look so orange in that fucking camera? I'm not that orange in person. So same rule with this guy here. I like to not add it any further than that because, you know, that's just not the look we're going for right now. I like to put on my nose, chin, forehead a little bit. Once you finish that, you're gonna wanna highlight a little bit. I have this 1B105 tapered brush. This is from Crown Brushes and it was like $3.50, so it's amazing. Looks like that on the end there. And I like to use Hard Candy 3 Times the Charm little palette. That's what this looks like. It is actually from frickin' Walmart. It is awesome. I love this brand for blush and eyeshadow and things like that. I haven't used anything else. I'm gonna go ahead and use these two right here right now for a little bit of highlighting, just a little bit of that, mostly of that. So maybe like that. I'm gonna leave that one and just add it right on top there. Don't go too crazy with this stuff. You just need like a hint of it. You know, you don't want to look like somebody just dumped Vaseline on your head. Like Kim Kardashian goes a little nuts with it sometimes. And less is more. You want it to look more natural as this shit can look. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna look like a tranny no matter what because they look awesome. Who doesn't want to look like a tranny? I do. I already did my lips today. I will put below what it is. All right, guys. Here's the finished look right here. I hope you guys found the tutorial helpful, and if you want to recreate this look and share it with me, I would love that. So please hashtag Kristen Leanne on all your social media. My social media is right below. My Instagram's there, as well as my Twitter and my Facebook. So please find me there, and I would love to see your beautiful faces. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. I suck at these so bad. I suck! It's an accident. Take 3,776. Suck!